Hey beautiful human, I'm RidersDX and I've been pretty occupied these past few days reliving one of the most colorful experiences in Sonic's past, Sonic Colors Ultimate. First off, huge thank you to Sega for offering this idiot a copy of Colors Ultimate. I got to play through it quite a few times and been hard at work at that Ultimate video. But in the meantime, I thought I would visit one of the most peaceful and tranquil places in the world, Twitter. Because in all honesty, critics have been receiving this game pretty well, with the PS4 for instance getting a 76 on Metacritic. However, when it comes to Twitter, it's become quite the virtual angry crowd with tons of fans throwing their opinions into the ring. So I thought I'd compile a bunch of those opinions to paint a picture as to how the community has been receiving this game. I am an artiste after all. So when the game came out, people certainly took to Twitter to voice their opinions on what they were playing. Many had positive thoughts on the title. Nized says, I'm in love with Sonic Colors Ultimate already. Video later today. Eldarin stated, just finished Colors for the first time and it's incredibly solid. Had a lot of fun with it. I'd say it's the second best boost game. It still felt like Sonic to me even with the game obviously geared towards younger children and all. Wisps were actually really fun to use too. Nathaniel Bandy said, the Sonic Colors Ultimate credits was nice enough to come with a free game right before it. I never actually commented on the game, lol, but I really liked it. The audio bouncing is a mess, but that's something that can very easily be patched. It was a pretty good remaster otherwise. But one very popular thing on release day was clips of the game's many bugs. Nothing wrong here. Can you please explain what just happened to the game?
Oh, Sonic!
Yep, totally not noticeable. Nah, bro. So fun fact, want to know why my Sonic Colors Ultimate review came out a day late? After beating the story, I decided to go after the red rings, during which my data became corrupted. I thought this was just me, but I am now hearing reports of the same happening to people. Spin. So this happened earlier when I was playing. Sonic really can't catch a break with his games. Okay.
Welcome to the asteroid coaster. Now with 32% more asteroids.
Do you ever just... Okay, that wasn't a bug, I just thought that was funny. As you can well imagine, many were not happy with these developments. Tracker stated, thoughts on Colors Ultimate so far, about 4 worlds in. Oh god, it really is Colors DX Director's Cut. Spawn Wave commented, might have been a good idea to make sure Sonic Colors worked before charging extra money for people to play it 4 days early. An Exo Paradigm Gamer said, as far as I'm concerned, Sonic Colors was only on the Wii and DS. After everything I've seen, heard, and read, and as someone who actually loved the original Wii game, I cannot express the depths of my disappointment that Ultimate is so clearly rushed and unfinished. Worry Funny Man says, like I am no game industry expert by any means, but I don't know what's going on at Sega. Why is Sonic not able to get the polish and attention like their other franchises have been? King K says, I had a, let's say, less than stellar experience with Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sonic Colors is a great game that deserved a better remaster than this. Its new additions are poorly implemented, its graphical change is questionable, and its glitches numerous. Some people did take issue with the negative feedback the game was experiencing as well. Noah and Copeland said, so many Sonic tubers getting review codes for the first time and going, OMG, it's so buggy, while professional reviewers aren't mentioning this. To me, this means games being incredibly buggy before a day one patch is so commonplace that it just washes right off journals. Crazy. Pizzer Time said, I wish people would put as much effort reporting the issues with Sonic Colors Ultimate to Sega and Blind Squirrel as they do making critiques and hate comments amongst themselves over glitches that aren't even guaranteed to happen and make the game seem worse than it really is. Trey Nobles added his viewpoint though, saying, I have a couple problems with this take. For one, we're not beta testers, we're consumers. Of course, consumers can help find problems, but that's not our inherent role. Secondly, just because the glitches don't happen for you, doesn't mean they don't happen at all. Theodore Rabbit Fan says, here's my input. Sonic Colors Ultimate is a good remaster, plain and simple. Being the same fun Sonic Colors with really fun additions to the game. It's hated on way too much for some easy to avoid glitches, most of which is just on Switch. Just relax and have fun with the game. There actually was a minor controversy regarding the game's engine and how it was developed. Now, I'm not exactly the most tech savvy guy, so I'll just let these guys do the talking. Skype says, Sonic Colors Ultimate is out for early access. There's this rumor that the game utilizes Godot engine, and it's indeed true. However, that's not where it all ends. In this thread, I'm going to clarify a few misconceptions and show some interesting results of our data mining. Godot Engine is a free open source software for creating games. In the game's executable, there are many references to Godot Engine's classes and strings. Here is every virtual class from the game if you are interested. Fabio Alazangele, someone from the Godot Engineer team, says, Hey Blind Squirrel, people are reporting that Sonic Colors Ultimate is using parts of Godot Engine. We are really happy about it, but it seems that due credits are missing. Can you clarify your position on this? Where can the license information be found in the game? And then Blind Squirrel actually responded to this saying, We are very sorry about this oversight and are committed to properly crediting all technology that we use. Despite the credits being reviewed multiple times, this was somehow missed. An upcoming patch will be released shortly to correct this issue. But by far, the most prevalent comments being posted to Twitter on launch day were about the Switch version. If you're playing Sonic Colors Ultimate on Switch, I'm sorry bro, life can be tough. We here for you bro. So, Sonic Colors Ultimate Switch loading screens, huh? What is this? I am going to scream. This game costs money. Seizure warning. Actual creepypasta shit. I'm sorry, but did Sonic turn into a fish? Yes, Sonic Colors, but everything is colors. Ooh, that's why it's called Sonic Colors. Sonic really went, I'ma head out. We'd had 4 versions of Tropical Forest over the years. Some people were actually inferring that the Switch hardware was the reason for the performance, and people were quick to refute those claims. People are blaming Colors Ultimate's weak Switch port on the Switch's hardware, and I'ma just say here that is a lie. The Switch is capable of running games like Dune 2016 and Eternal, The Witcher 3, and Skyrim. This is completely an optimization issue. Timotheus says, just a reminder, we've seen good Switch ports done in the past. It's not impossible. Sonic Colors Ultimate was entirely Sega's fault. They should have waited to release the game when it was actually finished. The NC Smaster says, if anyone blames the Switch for Sonic Colors' poor quality, Reminder that Skyward Sword just came out and runs perfectly. Both are Wii remasters. Sega is at fault here, not the system. So we went through a lot of stuff here. It's clear as day that Sonic Colors Ultimate release was anything but a clean-cut win for the franchise. While critics have been overall very positive towards the remaster, fans have been very mixed on the experience. Despite all the above though, some fans have taken to Twitter to comment on how they were still satisfied with the experience. Meme Beam says, honestly my beans, Sonic Colors is still one of my favorites. I did have fun. Besides some frame rate problems and minor graphical glitches, I really did have a good time visiting an old friend. Really hope there's a patch incoming though. It deserves better. Chowmix says, Colors Ultimate controls so good, which is making the overall gameplay a lot more fun for me this time around. Something about the Wii version, even emulation, felt like something was a bit off controlling Sonic, but in Ultimate it's so much more snappy. Ian states, Colors Ultimate has me actually annoyed. The best version of Colors is clearly here, but like, this feels like a beta. Some of the shit I ran into is straight up weird. I hope it gets patched because this has so much potential, but even if it does, this launch is inexcusable in my opinion. Emmy Jones states, I just finished Sonic Colors Ultimate and it's a very sweet remaster to the original game. I enjoyed the gameplay a lot more than the original personally. I also want to point out that for some reason I didn't encounter glitches during the run. It's a huge shame that there are so many glitches for people. Just wanted to clarify that this post is based off of my own run of the game. Hopefully glitches can be patched soon. Jaden said, though I and many others had a pretty smooth experience playing Sonic Colors Ultimate, there are very clearly a lot of technical issues. As a fan of this game and Sonic, I want to see these things fixed so people can have better experience overall. There's actually been comments from people at Sega and Blind Squirrel that promise patches are coming for this game in the near future, so yeah, that's great news. Katie said, hey everyone, appreciate all your feedback on Sonic Colors Ultimate, and the teams are listening and assessing for an upcoming patch. Thank you all for your patience as we dig into this. Quick aside, we've seen some graphical issues that were caused by an emulator, which is unfortunately outside our control. Trying to figure out what bugs are legitimate can really slow down the QA process. If you're having issues, please do flag them here, sega.com/support. Blind Squirrel Games added, we appreciate all the feedback we received about Sonic Colors Ultimate so far. We're listening and preparing a patch for release as soon as possible. If you're experiencing any issues with Sonic Colors Ultimate, please submit them directly to Sega support. So after all this, what are my thoughts on Sonic Colors Ultimate? Well, you'll just have to subscribe to find that out later on. In fact, if you don't subscribe, I will never upload again. Unless you breathe oxygen. So in the meantime, here are some iconic memes that were born from all this mess. Nintendo Switch playing Crash Bandicoot 4 versus Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sonic Colors Ultimate Switch Edition. How it feels to be a Sonic fan. Sonic Colors Ultimate getting flamed for being a bad port. First time? Huh? Nah, the Sonic Colors Ultimate Switch issues have hit their limit.
Hey guys, so I was playing Sonic Colors Ultimate on Switch, you know, obviously just want to see out what the bugs are going on, right? And I get this fucking crazy one in Sweet Mountain, right? So I grab the sledge, right? I get on and I boost, and look, I get sent to Odyssey. Now, I don't know if the game has some detection where, like, because they're both food-related areas, it somehow detected the code from Mario Odyssey. But like, this is just unacceptable. Like, I'm tired of this, man. Like, fix your game, dude.
And last but not least, the masterpiece of all Colors Ultimate masterpieces. Thank you so much for watching this video. Special shout out to my patrons, Team Rattle Sign Gamer, Johnny Hinton Ortiz, Trash Q, Claw84. These are my patrons/YouTube members. If you'd like to become a patron or YouTube member and get access to a whole bunch of different perks, then please check out the links in the description box below. But alright, this is Riders, riding out.